streaming. Alright guys, just getting everything ready right now. Setting up here. Alright, at least that popped up. That popped up fine. Well, so many audio's coming in okay, right? Yeah, you're also watching. Appreciate it. Oh. Sorry about that. Hey everyone, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in, bro. I do appreciate it, man. What's up, man? It's gonna be a really short stream today, so fun story while we're waiting for the game to load up. Fun story. The reason why it took forever to basically get the stream started was because my power went out. My power has been out for the last 3 hours. So, yeah, I've been very angry about that. And, of course, on the most important day that I've been waiting for, the Araneo TLC is here along with the Burrowbuck. And then, of course, my power goes off for 3 hours right when I wake up. Haven't been able to do anything, and so this will be a very short stream, probably one of my shortest streams I've ever had. So it's going to probably be around maybe between an hour or so, due to the fact of my power, lovely, going out for natural events. I mean, having to go to work, so. But, besides the point, we do have some pretty awesome stuff going on here. I'm going to be going on the PvP servers to do the time-wise, because on official right now, I don't think it's even 2x on official right now, so I should be double check so you guys see the camera here. I can talk to you guys up here. So right now we're going to be going out and taming the Burrowbuck. And taming, we're going to be going taming these little guys. I already tamed one for the thumbnail there. You guys can see. Very easy tame to do. And we're also going to have some more fun stuff with the spiders. And we're going to investigate that too. We'll see what kind of utilities. You guys will be able to judge, see what kind of utilities these guys might be able to do for you guys. And how helpful they would be on particular maps and modes. But yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, power go out. Yeah, dude, my power went out. My power was out the entire time, bro, for the last 3 hours. I've been sitting there trying to get ready to stream. But yeah, so my power just came back on about an hour ago. Give me enough time to do stuff give me stuff to do. But man, dude, it was not been fun. So yeah, I could not pass up the opportunity, the day one of the Burrowbuck and day one of the spider. I want to be able to see what it is and be able to stream it, bro. So I'm an ARC YouTuber, bro. Along with my other games, so ARC is primarily one of my main games. And not be able to stream it, it's terrible, especially on these important days. But, yeah, you guys will check out the Discord and everything like that, too. I also have my Discord there, too. And, of course, my PvP servers. So for speed-wise, we're going to go on my PvP servers here, guys. So you guys can see how all 5 servers. Currently, I'm going to try to do this on the center, because I don't really have any tames over there on center. I think that would be my best bet. And then along with... they do spawn on pretty much all of the basic maps here. Stray Extinction, they spawn on all these maps here. So if you guys are on official or if you guys are on your own servers, they do spawn on all these servers right here. And they can be found with a gene scanner too. So it's a lot of fun. I didn't have to wear full ghillie, but I do recommend wearing ghillie if you want to. But I wore my tech suit just fine. You guys can see the thumbnail there. There I had my text right there. So alright, so we're gonna go here on center and let's go ahead and double check that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I have a lot more. I also want to get the spider too. The Araneo, which is they had a TLC, which meaning they basically updated it. And apparently, according to my friend Dirk here, he's somewhere in the Discord chat. He's saying that it seemed to be pretty OP. I got killed by one on purpose. And, yeah, they even have split torpidity now, too. Alright, so we're here on the PvP servers. Let's go investigate. Let's go have some fun. Alright. So, For the Burrowbuck, all you're going to really need is, you don't really need a gene scanner. I mean, I highly recommend getting a gene scanner if you don't have one, because being able to find them without one, it's a pain in the ass. You're going to need some superior kibble, and also with the spider, you're also going to need some superior kibble. Now, the Burrowbuck is actually a very easy tame. All you got to do is walk up to it and feed it superior kibble. I'm going to bring my shotgun with me, because we are on a PvP server. And I'm going to bring my shotgun with me just in case you come across any issues. I'm going to make myself a tech sword really fast, because me not having a tech sword is really embarrassing. Alright, so we're going to go make ourselves a tech sword really fast. I'm going to grab my hover skiffs to make things a little bit faster. And that's all we really need. Okay, so there's that. Oh, it's actually a burrow doe. So this one's actually a burrow doe. So the cool thing is, you guys can see, this is what they look like when they're riding. So I'm going to show you guys what they look like first, what they do, before we get into this, since we already have one here for the thumbnail. So you can see, we also got some little camo. So she actually turns into a camo. She actually also has some camo to her too. So I do like that. I tried a little bit. If you're already being hunted by something, it doesn't work out very long, and it doesn't last for very long. But again, it's a quick getaway, or quick, like if you're trying to run past something really fast, or run past a dangerous dino, it's really good for that. And hopefully not getting detected. But cool thing is, if you guys can press the C, says press X to toggle the burrow type. So you have 3 different burrow types. You got an entrance, which is your main bunker. A gateway, which I haven't really. I've been trying to mess around with that a little bit, but it hasn't really seemed to be working out in my favor lately. But we could place a gateway. We could place a gate. Oh my God! Did I get myself trapped, bro? I got trapped in my own base. Anyway, though, so I'm gonna put. Yeah, dude, I literally got trapped in my own base, bro, in the water. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, though, beside the point. So you can tell they're not very good swimmers. Anyway, though, so I'm gonna put on a gateway over here. I'm kind of curious to see if it connects my burrows together. So we're gonna put on a little gateway right here. It's gonna do his little animation there. Now I'm not sure why it's not working. Exit hidey hole using pop-up. No, it's not. Okay, so apparently I don't know what the gateway does, to be honest. I have no idea what the gateway does, to be honest. I'm not sure. But anyway, though, and you can also place down traps too, which again, it's just like it's its own really cool trap to trap enemies. So I might actually be able to place one over here really fast. Since this is a PvP server, might as well investigate over here and do it really fast. Place that down there over here, because why not? So it looks like a burrow, but it's actually a trap. And you guys can see it'll say pitfall trap. So if you ever try to look out for that, and also it's auto destruction too within 12 days or 12 hours. Sorry, not 12 days. But so yeah, hopefully I don't fall for my own trap. But anyway, though, let's go actually teleport to the actual thing itself. So the entrance. So this is pretty cool. So see where I'm at right now? I'm inside the middle of my cave, right? And then I'm gonna go to my entrance. It should teleport me over there. Oh wait, no. Demolish pop-up entrance. Hold on a minute. I don't want to accidentally demolish my own stuff, but let's see. Let's figure out what happens, I guess. Okay, as you guys see, there's a little entrance right there. I'll show that off in a couple seconds. I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally just demolish my... Oh, there we go. You guys can see, I teleported to my own... I teleported all the way over here to my old entrance over here. So, make sure when you do make your entrance, make sure you place it somewhere you want it to be. I'm pretty sure you can actually demolish it too. Yeah, you can demolish it too. So the first one you place down will be the first one you teleport Travis. To. What's up?
Yo, that's crazy as heck, bro.
You see that? You see the...
Dude, I can put a burrow way over there across the map.
Yeah.
Build a gateway.
Yeah.
I can be over there, bro. It's like a tech teleporter without the generator.
But how do you go into the teleport? How do you go into the gateway?
Oh, you click. Oh, you hold Y. Well, I'm controller. I don't know what keyboard it is for you, but you hold Y on it to show options, and you just teleport.
What? Oh, okay. So apparently you don't need the Burrowbuck to enter the hidey hole. To pop up entrance, I say hidey hole. All right, so that's good to know. So you don't actually need the Burrowbuck to enter it when you do, if it's in your own tribe. So that's a good thing to see. But But yeah, so that's what. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to even mention it. This is what it looks like to go inside. So this is what the little burrow looks like. Not too bad. It's a little small hut you can build in. Now, one other thing is, I was seeing how much timer it has. So it does have a timer, so it's really good for PvP when it comes to that wise. PvE, I mean, it's okay. Maybe if you're trying to build somewhere really fast, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. But very good for starting out if you're just starting out. Very good. And then, again, avoids most creatures like that. I wanted to see if it. Oh, wait a minute, Dirk, it does. So hold on a minute. So it does have a 2-day decay timer. However, though, it did reset anytime I walk back in there. So that is good to know. It does reset. So as long as you log on every 2 days, if you want to have a permanent structure in there, you could, as long as you
can build in it.
Yeah, as long as you go back in every 2 days. Oh yeah, no, you can definitely build.
Like, can you put down a rep, bro?
I didn't think about rep. I'm not sure.
Or Fabby.
Oh, I'm gonna look at that timer. It did reset it, so it does reset. So as long as someone in your tribe goes back and forth at least once in every 2 days before that timer auto-destructs, it does reset. So that actually makes it a lot more interesting. Definitely pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. So you could have a natural base up in there. Not too bad at all. I'm not sure when it comes to like power and stuff wise. Let's go build a couple stone foundations really fast too. Let's go invest. Well, actually, you know what, guys? I haven't even shown you guys how to even tame it yet. That's the whole point of this stream. So we'll investigate that more. All right, so we're gonna go find ourselves another little burrowbuck. So let's go investigate it. I'm gonna go actually get some cryopods really fast. So let's go back to base really fast. Now that I just mass teleported away from my base, that's fun. Oh wait, can I make a? Hold on. You said a gateway, right? Hold on. Let's see if I can make a gateway. Let's make a gateway right here. Oh, thank you, RG. Appreciate that. Good thing. Another thing is on the top of the Burrowbuck too. You can use your weapons, so that's pretty nice too. So that's why I carry a trusty shotgun. And I forgot to bring one on my tech sword. There you go. But another cool thing is, like I said, it's actually a very good transport across the map. You can place down little random burrows and gateways. So let's see, hold on. It says, oh, burrow 2. Oh, it does act like a teleporter. What? It really does act like a teleporter. Straight up acts like a teleporter. Oh, wait a minute. So can I, does it, okay, does my Burrowbuck teleport with it too? Or does it, do I teleport by myself? It does come along with me. Nice. So it acts like a straight up teleporter. The teleporters only last about a minute. Or not a minute, sorry. I'm telling you some really bad information right now. So the teleporter does teleport for about an hour. It only lasts about an hour. But really good though. I mean, like really good. Really good. I like that. I'm going on a trip in. You're going. Oh, hey, Foster Productions. You're going on a trip in a couple days. Nice. Oh, nice, bro. Nice. Where to, man? That'd be nice, man. I wish I'd be going on a trip right now. I wouldn't have to work as much. And then Airborne. I didn't realize. I didn't notice Airborne's comment saying, "Bro, why you want a bunny?" This bunny is a new DLC, bro. That's what it is. But yeah, it's pretty cool though. So yeah,
dude, I can't wait till the Cerberus comes out.
Yeah, the Cerberus, yeah. So yeah, this actually does. So it's its own natural teleporters. That is actually pretty freaking cool, bro. I like that a lot. So these gateways can act like natural teleporters. And the timers do reset. It says auto destruction in about an hour, but the timers do reset if you activate them. So the burrow itself, the little bunker, takes 2 days to auto-destruct and will reset when you go back into it. And the Burrowbuck gateways only last about an hour or so. But not only not bad though, but a good temporary teleporter. As you can see, I was all the way over by that bunker and simply teleport back into my house. So really good. It's really great. Actually, really, really great for teleporting. That's actually really awesome. Its own natural teleporters without tech gear. So, and again, these guys are very easy to tame. So, we're actually going to go out and tame one of these guys. However, though, I need to go get my hover skiff and I need to get some cryopods. We already found our first glitch. I am running while sitting. Okay, there we go. We already found our first glitch, as we expected. Alright, so we're going to leave this little guy over here for right now. And we're going to go ahead and get some new stuff. And the spiders have also got a TLC update, too. And we'll be investigating those little guys. I'll have to show you guys in a couple of seconds since I am in a cave right now on PvP. Let's go investigate that really fast. Now, on official, the same with Burrowbuck, if you guys are they're playing official. Again, it takes you your superior kibble, but I'm pretty sure it only takes one kibble. Very easy tame. I would even try to tame one on official. We could try it if I have enough time today. I will definitely try to go ahead and do that. Also, so I am on center on official too. Alright, here we go. We got our hover skiff. Alright, let's go and investigate. Well, my new redesign of my base, guys. I don't know if you guys like that. Alright. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the spiders. Oh man. Let's go back inside the cave really fast. I'm actually, while we're over here, we might as well investigate and see if we can try and knock out a spider in a cave. I haven't tried it yet. But there is a couple different spots on center where I know for a fact there's spiders. So let's go investigate. Alright. So, as long as everything works out properly. Okay. Let's investigate see if we can't find one of the little guys. Okay, there's one right there. There's only a little 30, which is a dookie. But you know what? You might as well try it. I guess let's clear off the rest of these guys. Let's just get them toward the water really fast, make them drown. I don't want to activate that spider. Try to go for the spider really fast. Okay, spider went down. Let's just kill off the rest of this stuff here. Oh god, okay. Well, they haven't killed the spider yet. We'll mess around with the spider later on. Right now, I don't want enough resources nor time. Yeah. I don't know about whether. Oh god, they're on the walls. Bro, they're on the walls. What? There's a 174 on the wall. They're hanging on the walls, guys. Oh my god, look at him! He's actually hanging on a web! Oh my god, that's creepy. Oh, that's so much more creepy. Alright, let's go get a I guess let's go get a dino or something like that so I can actually tame these guys. I want to tame them really badly, but we gotta kill off the rest of these guys over here. Yeah, we gotta kill these guys really fast. So let me go get like a fast dino or something like that to go kill these guys. There's a 174 right there. It's the most maxed up on my server. That hover skiff was glitching on like crazy. I just want to go team there really badly. Let's go investigate this really fast. I want to see this. Alright, let's get some sort of weapon. Let's get some sort of dino that can kick some.
So the only negative thing down about the gateway is it only lasts an hour.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw that one. I don't know if a baryonyx could travel on a small teleport. We're gonna find out. I've had a lot of weird things travel on small teleporters, so let's see if it actually does teleport. Otherwise, we're gonna go the long way. Oh, of course it doesn't. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait around a cryopod timer then. I guess we're gonna have to wait around a cryopod timer. It is what it is.
Oh, and if you hold down A, it basically charges your jump.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Alright. Let's go kill off the rest of these dinos over here, and then let's look for one of those spiders, bro. Because that spider, that's the one, that was a male on the wall right there. So they do hang in the walls now, so making cave running a lot more scary. It does make cave running a lot more scary now. Especially in caves with a lot of spiders. Let's go kill off these dinos first, and then we'll go out and tame some spiders really fast. Oh my god, it's so loud. Now you can tame the spiders. I gotta make sure I don't activate the spiders by accident. I don't want to face my new baryonyx. Kill all these guys really fast. The Burrowbuck is nowhere near of a pain in the ass in this. Okay. We do have our other spider knocked out over there, it looks like still. Might as well kill off these guys too. Alright. Now anywhere you find spiders, you should be able to tame them besides the super high levels, I'm assuming. Alright. There they are, they're on the wall. Oh, there's more, bro, there's more. Look at them all. So that actually makes things way creepier. I'm assuming they're going to probably hang down and try to kill me, so I don't want to try to mess around with that. But there was a 174 that I saw earlier. Ah, there he is. Okay. So let's try to knock him off the wall. And we failed. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Alright. There we go. One shot. Okay. So they're very easy to tame, it looks like. However, I just knocked it out right in front of a freaking dire wolf. It looks like the saber-tooths aren't trying to kill it, so that's a good sign. Trying to get those saber-tooths' attention really fast. Okay. Alright. Anyway, though. So there is our... Okay, that spider... Okay. I'm assuming if it's... Because normally this cave, the stuff doesn't really attack very often. As you guys can see. So, normally if it wasn't this cave, I'm assuming these spiders would absolutely annihilate the crap out of me right now. Anyway, though. This was the little spider. Now, spiders take superior kibble. This is an instant tame server, so these guys should pretty much tame pretty instantly. But they do take superior kibble. You can also feed them spoiled meat. I'm going to give it kibble this time, just because it's a 174, and I don't want to lose effectiveness. But we could, I'm going to show you guys the other spider over here. Since we did knock out a different spider, we're going to go ahead and walk over there really fast. Oh! I heard something. Something just tried to kill me. Did I take damage on a spider? No, I didn't. Okay. No, we have 100% effectiveness. And what's trying to kill me? Why is there bad music? No idea. No idea why there's bad music. Kind of creeped me out, to be honest. Let's go investigate that other spider. So that other spider still didn't wake up. People were... Oh, God! Okay, so they are trying to... Okay, there they are. Oh, God, there it is right there. Okay, and the baryonyx is going for it. Okay. So they do pop out the walls, and they do try to shoot at you from the walls. So all the way up there... They will try to shoot at you. Good to know. Alright, let's go try to feed this one spoiled meat since it's only a low level. Alright, so I did pretty well. And it's a desert berry. Well, I don't want a desert berry. This is a little spider, so per stats now, again, I might be unofficial, but my server or my levels per like stat I don't like they're just like official pretty much. Besides the weight, obviously. The weight's obviously you're not gonna have 14,000 weight on an arena. But the only other thing is everything else is just normal, like official. So there's so much health you get per stat there. So it is a low level, so I'm not expecting very much out of that. And on 85, so this is a very level 30. We're gonna make some saddles for this one, but overall, it was pretty interesting. We'll be riding them a couple seconds. We're making some more saddles. We're gonna wait for our high level to be done there using kibble. They are somewhat fast. Not bad, not too bad so far, but we'll figure out. Oh, there. Okay, it's done. Okay, so did take kibble, take superior kibble to tame these guys. So you guys try to do it on official. There you are. Now, much better stats. Let's investigate the stats here. So about 2,000 health and 396 melee, along with the 30% imprint bonus from our character buff there. So we're gonna go ahead and pot up this little guy. I do realize my baryonyx. Actually, you know what, we're gonna go travel the old-fashioned way, due to the fact. Well, actually, you know what, I can just chuck it back out anyway when we have a chance to. Come on, little Araneo. Come on, little buddy. Go back with my teleporter really fast. But you know, to be honest, I don't even care if that little 30 dies, because it's just a little 30. So, sorry right now. I'll find more eventually on my merry way here. Alright. So we're gonna wild back up to the teleporter really fast. I'm gonna go make a saddle for this guy, since you guys will be able to see this thing. And then we'll go ahead and go tame a Burrowbuck after that. I'll also show you guys the TLC for this guy. We did have a high level, 174, which 180 is the highest on my servers. Of course, 150 is unofficial. Alright. We're gonna plop this guy back out. We're just gonna plop him out over here so you guys can see him. And then we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves an Araneo saddle, which I thought I would never say I'd ever make. That's the high spell. Why am I always spelling it wrong, bro? Okay, and... oh, apparently, do you make it in your inventory? I don't know if you make it in your inventory, possibly. I got no freaking clue, bro. Hold on, man. I'm gonna type in Araneo. Right there. Oh! Cool. I'm gonna go to rag really fast and make it on rag. I don't really have that many resources over here when it comes to like, I could have been just starting this transferring stuff over. So I'm gonna go over to rag really fast and get one. I have all my crafting stations set up over there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it on rag. Alright, so in order to join my servers, all I gotta do is submit to my YouTube name. You should be able to join my servers. I will do this probably because right now it's not even 2x right now on official. And I do not have much time at all. It's probably my shortest stream ever, to be honest. And I don't have much time at all. So I'll definitely tame one on official. Tame a couple breeding pairs on official for sure. But at least you guys can see where they are on center at least. And the Burrowbuck I might be able to do on official if you guys want to see that. Alright. Let's go over my crafting station over here. Alright. So apparently you do craft it in your inventory, which I never thought you'd craft the Araneo saddle in your inventory, but okay. You craft that up. Here, let's go actually make a couple of them. Let's go some lazy. And let's go ahead and bring this back over to the center. Do this really fast. And do this. Alright. Let's go over back on the center really fast. And I will go on official here too after this to go tame the Burrowbuck 2 also on there as long as we have enough time. Alright, so again, to join my servers, I can use my YouTube name. I'll go back over here on center. Let's go investigate this. And thanks everybody for that. I do appreciate all the support, guys. You guys have been amazing. I do appreciate it. I'm really sorry that my stream took so long to stream because of due to my power outage. Dude, on the worst, like the worst day for my power to run out, bro. For real, bro. My power would be going out like that. Alright, anyway though. So we have our yeah, well, we have our where's my transmitter at? Dude, what the oh, is it there? Okay. There's a little transmitter. Bring over some saddles. Okay. So why do I have this random vault here? Oh, I know what it's from. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, though. There's our little spider. So we do have our cool looking little spider. So it does. It looks like. Okay, so the health doesn't go up very much, as to be expected. This is, again, this is like a 174. This is above official. And the melee does go up a lot, though. The melee goes up a lot, but the health not so much. Interesting. Wonder what kind of stamina we got going on over here. Some pretty solid stamina. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, so let's see what kind of abilities it has. So the web shots. So says hold. Okay. What? Oh, you have to hold down the right. That's misleading. So yeah, you gotta hold on the right trigger, just like a Velociraptor. You hold on the right trigger, and then you use the left, and it shoots little web shots. Doesn't use no stamina. Interesting, very interesting. The tether mode is when you hold this and then hold down C. So, oh cool. Can I ascend? Oh what? Oh my God, we're flying. We're up the wall. Wait, okay. Dude, we're climbing up the walls. Bruh, this is awesome. So we're climbing up the walls. I like this one a lot. This is cool. I definitely gotta get some higher levels. I'll find another one too. I definitely might even get this on official. For cave running, this will actually make cave running so much easier. You can literally just climb over everything. Just literally just climb over the entire wall and just avoid everything. That's awesome, bro. That is actually pretty cool. So it looks like, let's see if we can't do the, not disable. Oh, shoot a tether. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a tether. Hold on. Can I actually like swing like Spider-Man? I can. I can swing like Spider-Man. That's awesome. I like that a lot. That is pretty cool. And doesn't use that much stamina. You can also climb the webs and stuff too. That is pretty cool. I like it. That is really neat. So let's actually see what kind of combat abilities it does too. We do have a cryopod timer, so let's go ahead and get back to the entrance of the base. I'm gonna keep this little guy. We're gonna actually investigate its combat abilities, since it is a higher level. Highly recommend getting them. Very cool. That's actually very cool. Alright, anyway though. Let's get back to the entrance of the base. We have to go and get some more cryopods. I do not have any extra cryopods on me. Because you guys can see it that I'm basically just starting out with this base. I don't know why I left my Baryonyx there, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. That's me crashing into everything known to man. Let's go ahead and get a supply drop really fast. We should have a bunch of cryopods in, so we got a quick look for a blue drop. I'm kind of curious to see if the Burrowbuck does spawn in different spots than just the snow. So far, I've been noticing it's nearby the lakes. Okay, well there's nothing there. Trying to find a drop really fast. Go make some cryopods. I should have just made some cryopods my own self at this point. But we need to go around and investigate anyway. There's a couple different cave spots too where I might be easier to get some more spiders. That's very easy to get into, and then I would even get on official if I was streaming. If I was doing it on official, I would even go over there too. Alright. Here's a drop right here. Hopefully there's some cryopods in it. Yes, there are. Okay, we got that. We got some extra element and a hover skiff. I don't care about the flag here. Alright. Anyway though. So we got ourselves some more cryopods. Alright. So you can use a gene scanner for both the spider and the Burrowbuck now. So you guys can look up. You can see the Araneo right there. And we can also do the Burrowbuck. So let's go ahead and do the Burrowbuck. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of biomes they spawn in. It'd be really nice if I can actually see though, because this hover skiff is not giving me any good indication of me seeing. So that's not a fun time. Thanks to this lovely lighting, I cannot see anything. Great. Thanks, hover skiff. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate it. I can't see anything. What the? Bro, I did not tame the only Burrowbuck on the map.
Yeah, to improve your go to your settings and turn down glow off.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream right now. It's horrendous on the eyes, bro.
Well, yeah,
like
yeah. How do you think it's doing for me? I'm trying to tame this stupid thing.
Like it's hurting my eyes, bro. Go to your settings and turn down your. I think it's the glowing of a shaft is what you gotta turn down. Dude, that shit, bro. I feel like I got a flashbang in my room, bro.
What is it? What is it?
Hold on. Let me unpause your stream.
So the graphics?
Yeah, go to graphics.
What is it? Which one is it?
But I'm watching your stream, so it's delayed for me. Scroll down. Oh, light shafts.
Light shafts. Turn that off.
Yeah, yeah. Turn the light shafts off.
No, I didn't affect anything.
Okay, turn the light bloom.
There, that did it. That did it. There. Now we can actually see where we're going.
There you
Thanks
go.
for that. Now we can
Okay,
actually see it.
go.
Oh my god, bro. Sorry guys, all my stuff's on the epic settings, that's why it's like that. Alright, anyway though, let's go see if we investigate this. So it looks like the Burrowbucks actually spawned at random spots. So I only found them in the snow earlier. But apparently they also do spawn over here in this jungle area. Let's see if we can't find one. Okay, so I never saw a Burrowbuck attack something. So this Burrowbuck over here is trying to attack the Ceratosaurus. Oh, wise kill the Burrowbuck. Okay, well, that's lovely. That's probably a high level too. Anyway though, didn't mean to kill it. Of course now it's gonna attract, now the gene scanner is gonna only show the baby Burrowbuck. Oh my god, bro. We need to find a male Burrowbuck anyway for us. So though it seems they're not nearby lava. Okay, there's a green one over here. So they do spawn in the jungle and they also spawn in the snow. As long as you don't shoot them with the shotgun, you should be just fine. Bro, it's cool I got my kibble on me. Okay, I was about to say. Would have cried. Okay, so normally they don't attack random creatures like that. I think the reason why I was attacking was because I had a baby. That's the only reason why I was attacking. I'm not sure if that's gonna affect your taming process too. If you're trying to walk up next to it when it has a baby. So I don't recommend trying to tame one if it has a baby. Heck is this thing, man? The gene scanner's supposed to help me out. I'm gonna say screw and go on foot in a couple seconds. Oh, I think I just saw it. Oh,
Hey,
here.
Travis.
Oh, I'm right on top of it. What's up?
Nigga, I mean, dude, you need to shave your beard, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I haven't changed it.
Nobody can see your mouth move, bro. It feels like and your
Oh god,
your camera needs to be cleaned off a bit.
Okay, so apparently the burrow. Okay, so randomly, I don't know, I'm not sure why, but the Burrowbuck is trying to actually kill me right now. That's a tad bit interesting. I've never seen that. Oh, this is all new to me. There seems to be some sort of base over there. Hey, yo, there's a base there. Tesla coils. Yo, there's a base over here. Hold on a minute. We got distracted by the Burrowbuck. I know, I understand. We'll go grab that in a couple seconds. There's a base over here. I'm gonna keep an eye on that base. So if anyone's on the PvP servers, you guys are interested in PvP, there is a base over here, it looks like. With a bunch of turret walls right there. I'm gonna mark that down on my map. It looks to be... Is this the entrance to the underground? Did they really block off the entrance to the underground? Because then I will have to raid that. I might have to raid that. Alright, we'll worry about that later. That's for PvP wise. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, though, we'll go back to the Burrowbuck. I already got teleported down in the underground. Anyway, there's multiple entrances, but blocking out the main entrance ain't cool, bro. Alright, so anyway, though, let's go over here to the Burrowbuck. Here's the Burrowbuck right here. There's a burrow doe along with our little burrow. Does she have a baby? Okay, she has a baby. So I'm going to try to avoid the ones with the baby because I don't want to accidentally ruin the taming process over here. We might have to. I should have marked down my hover skiff. Oh, I gotta put a tracker on my hover skiff too. Alright, so she's over here somewhere. It'd be really nice if center stuff wasn't so friggin' dark. I'm so sorry, guys. This wasn't how things were supposed to happen. Okay, so I'm assuming she's like right next to the freaking thing over here. Oh, so we're on this mountain over here. Probably next to my hover skiff. That's probably where it might be. Alright. So we got multiple over here. Alright, so try not to startle them. There's one right there. I'm not sure what level it is. 72 female. Meh. Okay, so in order to tame these guys, this is how I tame the Burrowbuck. In order to tame them, all you gotta do is walk up to them, crouch up to them. You wanna make sure you're crouching so you guys can see I'm crouching right now. She seems to be calm. Try to let her come nearby you. But be very cautious. Don't seem like a threat, otherwise she'll kick you in the face. And then you walk up to a superior kibble or a carrot, whichever one. Carrots will obviously ruin your effectiveness. And then she should be able to be tamed. And there you go. And she eats that. And there you go. You got yourself a Burrowbuck. And then there's another female, so I have 2 females now. So that's from like a while, like a 72, and she popped out with a lot of health. So it looks like these guys have a lot of health when it comes to that. So that is pretty cool. That's how you pretty much tame those little guys. You guys seen earlier in the stream what these guys do, making their entrances and stuff like that. So that is pretty cool. So a very easy tame. Again, so a good dino, especially when you're first starting out. Especially in like a PvP kind of nature. Very, very good dino when you're first starting out. Alright, so now we have all that done. Show you guys how I tamed them. Let's go investigate. We'll see what the Araneo's abilities are. I'm actually very curious to see what we have to do with here and how powerful our little new spider friend is. So let's go investigate. Oh god. Really? Really? And apparently I fell for a trap. You know, it basically gave me a heart attack. Okay, so it doesn't even damage you. The trap doesn't even damage you. It just traps you. So overall though, yeah, that happens. Last new jump scare of the day. Alright, let's go investigate into an area that has not as many dinos that won't get me annihilated. Let's get go. Alright, let's go over here. Over here is fine. Alright, let's see if there's any more dinos in the area. We're gonna try it. Okay, there we go. We got some dodos here. Alright. Let's go investigate and see what our little friend does. This is our new little spider friend. So let's see what they do. 624 melee damage. Pretty crazy. So let's see what happens. So it's 102. So yeah, obviously it kills baby dodos, but I'm kind of curious to see what happens with the web shot. Oh, I can barely even see the web shot. Oh, there you go. We hit the. Oh my god, dude! It knocked out the dodo in one shot. What? It knocked it out. What? Bro, wait. Can you knock out? You can. Oh, I didn't realize you guys can jump with the spider too. Bro, we're knocking out stuff with the spider. Okay, so the spider applies torpidity. These poor
In fact, the higher the melee you give, is the more torpidity damage it does.
Bro. So can I really make something? Alright guys, let's have some fun with it. Since this is a very high level spider, we're gonna put some more points in the health so it doesn't die as fast. But we're gonna put points into the... We're gonna really get the melee damage up there. This is gonna be bad. I wanna see how much we can push this knocking ability to its limits here. Alright, so we have a spider with 1084 melee. Now, believe it or not, this is actually almost possible to do on official because with mutations and stuff like that, a lot of people out there already have bred spiders. So this will be interesting to see what happens here. I'm kind of curious to see. And we also have that tether mode too. So let's go see if we can't do tether stuff. My moving ability is not very best here. Okay, there's a tear over there. Okay, so I can't shoot anything over here, but I can shoot over this over here. Disable teleremote, disable climbing. I'm just trying to see if I can't find anything that I can knock out really fast. What is that down there? What's running around over there? Oh wait, you know what? I got my hover skiff with me. Let's get the hover skiff really fast here. So these guys, so I guess their basic natural weakness is water. Water would definitely do it. They're not good swimmers. Bro, I'm gonna do like a separate. I'm gonna make like a separate video for these guys, like an actual video, not a stream. Show you guys more stuff too. I just want to show you guys the first-hand impressions right now of these guys. All right, let's go grab the hover skiff. Let's go fly somewhere where we can find a much bigger creature. I'm very curious to see what we can actually do torpidity damage to. That's actually of interest, like a Rex, a Spino, something of that kind of nature, and see if the spider can physically knock out. Or, since we are on a PvP server, let's say, we can even knock out their players' tames. That would be pretty funny. I have a feeling, if that's the case, these guys are going to probably be nerfed sometime soon. That's what a wild card always likes to do. They always like to do that crap. They get something really cool, and then they nerf the shit. Alright, we got a bunch more wild creatures over here, but nothing really big yet I'm trying to find. But even on official, like, using something that doesn't have to use strength darts anymore, you can just shoot it with a web. It's pretty nuts. If it applies torpidity too, the webs also slow down the creature too, which is pretty interesting. Okay, there we go. We got some Cardinals and stuff that over here. This might be a better spot, so let's try this spot. Let's try this spot over here. We have some Cardinals and stuff over here, so we might be able to knock them out that way. Let's do it. Okay. So again, in order to activate its stuff, you just shoot it. It does have a decent range. It does fire pretty slow though. You can see the Carno right now is slowing down. Ow. And the Carno is barely moving. And it's knocked out. We just knocked out a 103. Wait, what level is that thing? 102. We just knocked out a 102 Carno, doing 2,400 torpidity damage, very, very easily. We simply just knocked out a Carno. So next time I get now we find another creature like that, we're gonna get ourselves binoculars, and we're gonna actually track it, so you guys can actually see the torpidity rising on it. I did see a Bronto earlier, so let's actually go ahead and kill this thing because I'm not gonna really. There's really no point in me using this thing. It also looked like, oh, you got silk off that. So you also get silk too when you actually mine dinos too with the webbing on it. And it looks like you do more damage to dinos, like a stack, almost like the Deinonychus, where you do damage, more damage over time with your attacks. That is pretty interesting. Yeah, these guys are definitely wild. Let's go ahead and really buff out that melee damage. So the more melee damage you have on these guys, the more chaos you have. And let's see what we can actually truly do with this thing. I'm actually kind of curious to see what we can truly do with this thing. And I'm also curious to see what kind of does like people's saddles and stuff like that too. Because this could be a really interesting, unique kind of dino here. And I wonder if it does this naturally by itself too. With the web shooting, we already saw it happen before with wild ones. So I wonder if you have a little army of these guys like defending your base or whatever like that, and it starts knocking out literal opponents or knocking out stuff, which could be very efficient and very scary. Alright. This area I used to run all the time on PvE when meat runs. So I know for a fact there's a lot of good amount of dinos over here. So let's go investigate this area and see what our little spider friend can actually do here. Why are you trying to call me midstream? Really? Alright, but anyway though. Hold on, I gotta... sorry about that, guys. Now my stream's messed up. Anyway though, but I appreciate that. Alright. Anyway, though, so let's go see what we can do. Now, I'm kind of curious with Brontos. There's a 120 right there, and there's a 156. So let's go ahead and try to hit this Bronto. I'm kind of curious to see what ends up happening. This might be bad. This might end badly in my defense. We will find out. You can fire pretty fast. And you're watching that torpidity go up like crazy. It also is doing damage over time, too. I think that's simply because of the Carno, we got the bleed effect on it. So there's a wild Carno attacking the Bronto that we're trying to go for. So that isn't very helpful. We are going through a bit of stamina. But like, let's say you had this dino trapped, right? You might be able to do it that way. Okay, we gotta go kill this Carno, bro. Oh my god, this Carno. Why? Why did we have to get attacked by a Carno? So obviously the Carno is going to give a bleed effect on it. So we gotta wait around this stupid Carno. We gotta go kill it. We gotta go kill this Carno. Hold on, man. Let's go kill this Carno really fast. Stupid Carno, bro. Bruh. There you go. I didn't want to tame... Bro, why did I just tame a Carno? Things are going south so fast. Oh my god. Now we got a Carno. Okay. Okay, bro. You know what? I'll let it do his thing. Oh my god, there's a Burrowbuck right there. Hold on, there's actually a Burrowbuck right there. Alright, we'll leave the spider right there for now. Let the Carno do his thing. There is a Burrowbuck right here, spawning right here. It's a little, it's a little 24. The more the merrier. I'm gonna show you guys how to tame the Burrowbuck again. I don't have a male yet, so... Oh, it decided to hide... Oh, it made itself into a little trap, so don't go next to the trap. Here, little buddy. Gotcha! Hey, we have our little Burrowbuck. Hey, look at that. This is an actual male this time, so we're gonna pod that one up. That's how you tame this, guys. Not that hard to tame. Pretty easy. Alright, there you go. Our Carno died that we didn't want to even tame to begin with. Died to a Bronzo. There we go. Anyway, though. So that's for the bleed effect you guys can see right here. This is a 156 Bronto, so higher than official by 6 levels. I'm kind of curious to see if we can knock out that Bronto with a spider. This Bronto has 20,000 torpidity, so I'm kind of curious to see what ends up happening. Okay, it is hitting, so you have a good distance you can hit this thing from. And it is getting webbed, so it can't move. So this thing cannot move now, and you're able to back up and keep firing as long as your stamina holds, and it can't move. This Bronto cannot move, bro. It can't go anywhere. And we are basically effectively knocking out a 156 Bronto with a spider. Yeah, this is wild. It's this spider. This thing is trying to Topper run away from my spider, and we just, yeah, there we go. We just knocked out a 156 Bronto with a spider, bro. That is hilarious. So we knocked out the spider. Yeah, and it looks like it does do a stacking damage. So a webbed creature that is webbed, it does do more damage against it. So that is pretty interesting. And again, spiders don't do that much melee damage per shot, but the fact that it knocked out a Bronto is insane. So yeah, these spiders are pretty freaking awesome. I definitely highly recommend getting these guys. Oh, here are Rex. Oh, here are Rex. Oh my god, wait. There's a bird. Okay, it's a 102 Rex. Let's go see the ultimate one. Let's go see if we can knock out a Rex with this spider. I'm gonna hit the torpidity on here. And we are annihilating this poor Rex. So it does do a lot of damage per shot too, besides this torpidity thing. Yeah, I mean, I thought of Rex too. Oh, dude. I'm gonna have too much fun with these spiders. Yeah, I highly recommend getting a spider. These guys are pretty awesome. They do some crazy stuff. The Burrowbuck itself, though, and the Burrowbuck is pretty awesome. We saw the abilities there in the beginning of the stream right there. Basically it makes its own burrows and its own like little teleportation. So actually, since we have the Burrowbuck on us, I'm kind of actually curious to see. Actually, no, I don't even have. Oh, yeah, we have a Burrowbuck on us, but we don't have the saddles. We'll go ahead and make a saddle, but we can't make a saddle yet because there's no way for it. That has to be made in a smithy. So, but pretty awesome though, pretty cool. And then if we had our Burrowbuck on us right now, I could even teleport over to the bunker, basically affecting us back to where our base was over there. I think that's if our gateway even lasted still. So that's pretty awesome though. I'm gonna kill this Rex really fast. But yeah, pretty awesome though. Pretty cool. Let's go fly back to base really fast. Find up our new little spider friend. But that's how you tame them, guys. Very awesome. So get yourself some superior kibble. You're gonna need it. Superior kibble works for any of this. But the spider's pretty awesome. I'm definitely doing a YouTube short of that too also. But if you also need silk too, you also get silk from actually using the spider and actually killing dinos while they're webbed. You'll get silk off of it too. So that's pretty cool if you ever need silk or anything like that. Again, highly recommend getting these creatures. Very, very helpful for when you're first starting out, especially on any other server, any server at all. Very awesome, very helpful. And those spider defense, bro, I will definitely use that for my own defense. And because I mean how much torpidity damage it did to creatures, stuff like the stegos and stuff like that, or any other people that are trying to raid your base with, you can also very easily use the spiders to knock them out. Again, I wonder if you can actually put them in a turret mode, especially for defense. So I might actually go investigate that really fast too, and we'll go ahead and do that really quick. Another thing I want to mention too is that, again, if you guys are using the Burrowbuck, the bunker itself, it will get reset if you go into it. So you do have it does have a 2-day timer physically for auto destroys. However, though, like I said, it will reset. So I actually can have more of a permanent base, which is pretty cool as long as you do maintain it. So that is pretty cool. I'm really glad to see that. I am having trouble finding my base right now, as per usual. Oh, picked up a random reindeer. That's kind of funny. For what I always have, I gotta start making some more teleporters, man. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, there we go. Jeez, man. Alright. There we go. That is our lovely thing right there. Very awesome. Very, very cool. I'll leave my horoscope over here because why not? There's a little berry on us over there. But there we go. That is the Burrowbuck, guys. Very awesome. Burrowbuck and spider. The spider, the emblem looks very weird. But yeah, but other than that though, it does look pretty cool. And they are pretty awesome. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we turn these guys into, if they have like a turn mode kind of thing. Because we have, again, just like the Velos, you can also have their own natural turns, which would be pretty freaking cool if that's the case. There is a turret mode! So you can put them in a turret mode. Oh my god, so you have your own natural spider turrets. Bro, that is crazy. So you can actually turn these guys into your own natural turns just like Velos, bro. That is nuts. Oh my god, that is pretty freaking cool. That is scary. That is really crazy. One last thing too. How much time do we have? I don't know much more time before I have to go to get ready for work here. I wanted to try to tame one on. Oh, they are sitting. I didn't realize the Burrowbuck's actually just casually sitting, so that's pretty awesome. You guys can see the little spider. It's ready and armed and primed. That is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be putting this in more of my defenses and my PvP bases and stuff like that, because that is insane. That spider is wild. Now I have to go try to find a good saddle blueprint. But with that damage, though, I'm kind of curious to see what kind of much damage it does in turret mode. I'm definitely going to do some more. I might do a separate video of the Burrowbuck and the spider, and definitely specifically that spider, because that spider TLC is crazy. I have a feeling these guys are going to be nerfed up to some point, but they are pretty strong. And like I said, having some defenses on these guys would be crazy, because you guys, you can also place them on the walls and stuff like that too. So I'm kind of curious. Let's say we hop off the spider on, let's climb on a wall, right? Let's put this on a wall right here really fast. It does look like that is on the wall, but can I put it in turret mode while it's on the wall? That is what I'm kind of curious to see. It is in turret mode. It's in turret mode. It's in turret mode on my wall. Bro, that is nuts. So yeah, I highly recommend using spiders, especially on PvP. This is going to change the PvP game dramatically. Especially with the Burrowbuck. That is wild. So you can put the spiders on the walls and in turret mode. I am for sure going to be getting a bunch of these guys and getting more. Thankfully I live in a cave that has them spawning. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Very, very cool to see. Yeah, I might have to do a separate video of these guys, because this is crazy. But I'll let you guys know if they nerf at all in any of the next 2 days or so. I'll definitely let you know. But very, very cool overall. Again, empty cryopod. Oh, I did put an empty cryopod. Why did I put an empty cryopod in the hospital? Okay. whatever. Anyway, though, that's the point, though. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been very awesome. I'm very sorry that's been a very short stream. I'm very, very sorry. But I wanted to say thank you for everybody that has been joining in. And I will definitely for sure be... Yeah, it looks the stamina's perfectly fine. So I definitely will for sure be doing more on the spider. Because that spider definitely allows you... It definitely has some crazy unique abilities. That's going to be very helpful and beneficial to PvP. Especially with putting them on the walls. So I can literally line up my entire area with spiders on the walls. And people, along with my auto turns and heavy my attack turns, we're going to have those guys effectively shooting your dino too. Very awesome. Very, very cool. Very solid base defense now. So these spiders definitely have a much more unique purpose now. And I'm pretty happy about that TLC. And we also have our little Burrowbuck, which is pretty cool. Again, these guys can also have a very good way of hiding around. You can use gateways, hidey holes, and again, using our own stuff over here. Pretty cool. So this is the gateway that I made earlier. I'm kind of curious to see if it's still... Okay, so auto-destruct in seven things. So basically these little gateways can act like teleporters. Voice correct. These teleporters, you guys can see here, but it only lasts about an hour. The Burrowbuck itself, the hole itself, only lasts about... Here, I'm going to show you guys that really fast before I end the stream. Anybody who's just joining in here. So let's go over to the entrance. And let's go over to my little home. So there's my little home over here out in the wild. So you guys can see I'm completely away from my base right now. So it's pretty crazy. It's only like a little thing over there. Very awesome. And then we can go over here and we can literally just teleport back to my base. So very awesome. Very, very cool. And if you look and you notice the gateway it reset. So it auto resets. So it's really awesome to see. So I'm really glad to see that. So don't be worried about the timer. The timer will reset when you've reused it. So it's very cool. You can have your own little huts and everything like that too. Very, very cool. I hope you guys enjoy the video, or will join the stream here. And I definitely will be doing an actual separate video. I'm going to have to do a separate video of these guys, explaining more of these guys for more of a shorter version. But I wanted to at least show you guys the first-hand look, because this is, again, the first-hand look on my end, too. I just want to show you guys the raw reaction and what everything popped out to be. So I'm liking these guys so far. They definitely have a lot more unique purpose when it comes to PvP-wise, and I guess on PvE, too, when it comes to the little burrow does and stuff like that, and its little pens and stuff too. The spider's definitely pretty cool and effective for PvE and PvP when it comes to that torpidity on there and the turret mode overall. It's really cool, good way to knock out dinos. Who knows, maybe you might be able to actually make a trap for these guys, or make like a trap in general, and then like put like a wild dino you're trying to tame in the trap, along with spiders on the side there on turret mode, and just effectively make your own knockout farm of random creatures. I've yet to try it on a Giga yet. I know for a fact that probably won't go very well. But I'll have to at least trap the Giga so I don't get annihilated by it. But we'll try that in some other videos. Definitely some future videos right now. But again, I'm so sorry about the short stream because again my power went out for like over the last 4 hours. So yeah, I wasn't able to really do it, unfortunately. But thankfully, I updated my game before I went to bed this morning. So I'm glad I updated my game. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been on the stream today. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. You guys want to check out my servers? Want to check out my servers? All I gotta do is type in my username, and you guys will be able to see my servers. And again, I also my Discord there on my YouTube homepage. So again, I'm sorry for the short stream. However, though, very awesome stream. We got some pretty cool stuff, and I will definitely be taming some more of these guys in the morning when I get home, and some more of those Burrowbucks. So pretty cool, very awesome. But thank you guys for watching. I'm really sorry about the short streams. Everybody's joining in right now, but yeah, you guys will see what more of these guys. I'm gonna be definitely doing another video too, an actual separate actual video, like a shorter video too, of more explanation of these guys' abilities, especially of that spider, such as spider and the Burrowbuck. But thank you guys for watching. Forget the like, share, and subscribe, guys, and always remember, guys, to be a try hard, guys. And I'll see you guys later.